Hey friends, it's Allison. When I last left you, we were heading down the shore for our annual trip, so I thought I would begin today's video with a little recap and reflection from this time away. There she is! This week in September always marks the transition from summer to autumn for us, but this year, it was also the beginning of my month-long break from teaching yoga. The change of scenery and unplugging from usual life gave me an overdue sense of spaciousness and clarity. It had been a crazy 18 months. The pandemic hit, I started teaching online and managing my own schedule and business. It was all super empowering, but I was also very new at structuring my time myself. Juggling this work, raising Skylar, and daily responsibilities has shown me that rest and breaks need to be prioritized alongside work. I heard once that you can gas up the car all you want, but you won't go anywhere if you don't feed the driver. I went on this trip and into the month with the intention of resetting. And for me, this was the best way to do it. To remove myself from one reality and become fully present with family and nature. We nourished with homemade meals and spent most of our days taking golden hour beach trips and quite literally chasing rainbows and sunsets and moonrises. It was medicine for the soul. So I guess if my life had a theme right now, it would be creating space. I'm decluttering my mind and my life. I'm tending to my inner and sacred spaces. And it didn't happen right away, but after stepping back, I felt inspiration and motivation and creativity flowing back in. So in today's video, I'm going to share little things I've been doing to create space and ease in life, starting with one rainy day in September. Hello. I was just upstairs doing some cleaning and I thought I would come down here and kind of spruce up my practice space a little bit. So it's been needing some TLC for a few weeks now, and I thought that since I'm transitioning back to teaching, it'd be a good time to give my sacred space just like a little bit of attention. This space has to double as my own like personal practice space, but also my professional teaching space. While there's like crystals and incense and all the things that make me feel like inspired and connected to practice, there's plenty of like gadgets and mechanics and lights down here. So everything kind of has to coexist in a way that feels good. Been in a little bit of disarray for some time now. I try to do it on like new moons or full moons. It's a very like aligned practice to just give your space some love, give it a little bit of a smudging, give it a sweeping. There's so much to be gained from giving some like intentional attention to your living space and practice space. That feels very sacred to me, so I'm just gonna kind of step into that right now. Let me give you a little rundown of how it looks down here. This is still a work in progress, this space, and I'm gonna give a proper tour soon. But I've painted this wall white and then I ran out of paint. So this is what you don't see is the original brown walls that were down here. Because we're in the basement underground, the plants are faux. Still very much carry with them the spirit and energy of plants. I love having some greenery in a sacred space. You've just got to have it. I have some crystals and all of my like smudging supplies are here. And I could do with like maybe dumping out these ashes and refreshing some of my herbs that I'm using to burn and giving my crystals a nice washing. all that stuff. I'm also, I think, gonna switch out this wall hanging here. I'm hanging it a little more securely because it's fallen on me many times during practice.
Your back foot. Oh.
And I might hang up a few more things. So let's do it. Now I'm going to go in with some floor cleaner, which is really just something I made myself. I'm reusing this old bottle. Some essential oils, vinegar, and water. Okay, that was super satisfying. This is gross, but I really, really love this reusable pad kind of Swiffer thing instead of, that's okay. Instead of using Swiffers or whatever you call them, you just peel this part off when you're done using it and you put it in the washing machine and it comes out really clean. These are like little microfiber fingers. So I just keep reusing the same pad. And you could use it with water, you can use it with your own like cleaning solution, whatever. But I just feel like this is a nice kind of like green alternative, disposable like Swiffer pad thing. So just a tip. Next up, let's hang the, let's put the wall hangings up. I'm getting a real cleaning glow going on. I don't know why I'm wearing this outfit. I should probably change because I wasn't really planning on doing this, but that's okay. So I'm going to try to mount this right in the center here. Got a measuring tape. So I'm actually going to hang this in a different way. Just realized that just this black part comes off. And my mat down. So now it feels official. And just to seal this practice of cleansing, of renewal. I'm gonna burn a little bit of incense, and this incense I really, really, really cherish. It was a gift from one of my students, and it is a Yogananda incense, and Yogananda is, I guess you can call him my guru. You can see him on there. When I went to meditation school in California, it was a place called the Expanding Light, which is an Ananda community, and all the Ananda communities worldwide are based on the teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda. All of the Ananda communities are like these amazing, vibrant communities all over the world that share the teachings of Yogananda, and they're all devoted to meditation as like a way of life. So every time I burn one of these sticks, and I only have 15, so I really pace myself, it takes me right back to that place. It's frankincense and myrrh. Some time to myself today, so I thought I would spend it doing a little bit of a closet clean out, which is something that honestly I've been getting better about. I was getting into a real rut with clothes, I have to say, especially through quarantine. I felt like I was wearing yoga clothes every day, just yoga pants and like a t-shirt or like a real like loose fitting top, which is fine. I mean, it was comfortable, but I was starting to feel like there was no boundary between my like yoga life, like teaching and practicing, and like my regular life. Like it was just getting too blurry for me. So, hi. You're gonna stop right, Toby. Toby, come here. Good enough. So this is probably my 5th or 6th ThredUP bag that I've sent in, and I kind of got started at the beginning of quarantine. Honestly, I didn't really realize how much I had until I started getting rid of it.
Hey there, just popping in to say that this isn't sponsored. I'm just a big fan of ThredUP and secondhand solutions in general. As you know, when you order your clean out kit, it arrives in this lovely compact little mailer, and inside is some literature about how it works, some tips for selling. The bag is delightfully large, so when you actually fill it, it feels like you've made a really big difference in your cleaning out efforts.
All you do is fill up the bag. It's pre-postage, so you just send it in. Processing times have been a little long these days because COVID and staffing and all that other stuff. Once they get to it, they pick some things out of your bag. Whatever they don't pick gets responsibly recycled. I just use the money that I make from what sells to just buy new things. Let's get started. Stuff in your closet that you forgot that you had. A definite bonus of doing a closet clean out, that you come across stuff that you actually like and you wash and you start wearing again. actually got a lot done. This bag is really full. It's so heavy. So I think that's probably all I'm going to put in there today. And I'm just going to go drop this off at the post office. Doesn't look like a big difference, but I can definitely feel a little bit more spaciousness. I still have to do some organizing up here, but I'm really happy about what I've decided to get rid of, which is all part of the fun. And that's it. So I'm gonna take this sage inside, just bind it with some simple cotton embroidery thread, and I'm gonna hang it to dry. And then in a week or so, we'll have a nice fresh smudge stick. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I will see you in another video soon.